another video. Today's video is going to be me showing you guys how I'm going to put an elastic band on this unit. This is a closure wig that I made with Sunber hair. I'm going to try to include some clips somewhere in this video, maybe like after I talk or like right now as I talk, of how the bundles came and what exactly that I did, you know, to make this. I didn't want to film a video of me actually creating the wig, only because I just feel like I'm still learning myself. So as I get better at doing it, I may or may not make one. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want me to. But this is the texture loose wave, and I'll have all the details in the description box below about the hair itself. But it's 18 inches long, and the closure is, I believe, 14. I have 118, 216, and then the closure was 14 inches. So it's pretty long on me because I'm short, and honestly, like, I can get away with just 16 inches, honestly, and that would still probably be long on me. So the reason I want to make this video and show you guys in detail how I put my elastic band on is because you guys know that I keep saying that I'm like so against gluing down, taping down, got to be glue gel. Like, I don't want to do none of that, and honestly, I just want to be able to construct something that I can literally put on and take off, you know. And I thought about putting clips on the side of them, not clips but combs on the side of them. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to see how this elastic band turns out. If I feel like I need to do it, then I will, but if not, then boom, the elastic band works itself. So I'm going to show you guys the elastic band. Okay, so I'm going to start off with just this much. You can get elastic band off Amazon, the beauty supply store, wherever. And this isn't like the thick kind. I've seen the really thick band, but I just wanted to go with this. It's pretty like medium size. And I went ahead and just cut this much. Now, this is not the length that I'm going to use. What I'm showing you guys, the key to this, it's going to be like my second time doing it. So I'm going to show you on camera how I'm going to sew and everything. But I just want to show you how to measure out the exact amount that you want to have. So what I'm going to do is start off by placing it behind my ear, like so, on this side and over here. And I'm going to pull it a little taut and then mark where that is on that band. Now, mine is right there. That's how much. And then this right here is how much I have left over. So this is where I would kind of cut. And the reason I do this is because you don't want to do it too taut and like go right here, because if I were to sew it on the wig like this, it would be really, really tight and I would get a headache and it would hurt really bad. So you kind of want to just keep trying it and fitting it to where you feel as if it would be a really good pull to make it taut but not too tight, because you want this to be comfortable on your head, especially if you're going to wear it all day. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut it to where I want to cut it, and then I'm going to show you guys a separate clip of me sewing it onto the wig. Okay, so one thing I want to go ahead and show you guys, this is what I used to make my unit. I like these over the dome caps because it already comes with adjustable straps in the back to tighten the wig for you, and it also comes with these like little ear flaps. So what I mean by ear flaps is they hang off right here, and when you won't be sewing hair on this. So this is where I'm going to be sewing the elastic band, like on these ear flaps, and that's what's going to keep my wig down as flat as possible onto my hairline. So what I'm doing is taking the unit. This is just makeup, you guys, so don't be alarmed. What I'm doing is going to flip the hair inside out and place it down on the mannequin head, just like this. And now the ear flaps are visible. So there's one, and then the one on the other side right here. I'm going to take some pins just to hold the hair down while I sew it. We'll sew the elastic band on, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to take this, just pin right there just to hold it down. Okay. Now this is how much I cut off from my elastic band. You can go ahead and cut off little frayed ends so this just won't bother you, because this is bothering me. So I'm going to cut that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it just like this, but have it slanted. So on mine per se, it has like this little line thing right there. I'm going to sew it onto it like this. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to come back. Okay, now that I have this side of the band sewn down, I'm going to show you guys how I go to the other side. Now, I never go like this. I always come to the front, like wrap it around like this, and I'm going to sew it right on the other side where this little line demarcation is. Now, yours may not have that, but just, you know, kind of eye it and see where you should place it. And I'm making sure it's not horizontal, but, you know, kind of like slightly slanted like the other side. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I sewed it on as well, as far as my stitching pattern and everything. So I'm going to take some black thread. I'm going to make it kind of long, not too long. You don't need that much, but just about like from here to here, just that much. Then I'm going to cut it, grab my needle, and then I'm going to place the string through. Whoops. Do it on the other end because that one was kind of frayed. Okay, so putting the needle through, and then I'm going to line it up to the other side of the string, and then I'm going to knot it. Start sewing. So again, I'm going to pull this around. It's gonna be kind of hard to do on camera, but okay. The first thing I do is, whoa, this is gonna be hard on camera. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be taking the needle and making sure I sew through the little ear tab and on to the elastic band. And then once I do that, 1, 2, 3 times around the needle to make the knot that attaches it. That wasn't even through the thing. Okay, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's attached. You see that? Now it's on there. And then for my stitching pattern, I like to go through the ear tab. Ear tab again. Elastic band. Okay. And then I like to put the string over, like through that little loop. That's the little stitching pattern that I always like to do. I just feel like it's more secure that way. So I'm going to continue to do that through that length of the band all the way into the end. Okay, when I make it to the very end, I'm going to knot it off again. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm not going to cut the string right there. I'm going to cut it like midway, and then tie it 3 times to knot it. I just feel like this makes it more secure, and then, you know, secure enough to the point where it's not going to unravel. 3, and then cut the excess string off. And now I'm going to try it on and show you guys how flat it's going to be. Okay, so when you're done, it should look a little something like this. I'm going to show you guys how you can place it on your mannequin head as well. Once you have it sewn on, you literally can just go like this and boom, like flip it up, and it stays like that. I mean, of course you can put a little bit more down, but I just have the little pins right there. So now I'm going to show you guys how I put it on. And this is how I just feel like I can get my hair as flat as possible not with a unit on. It has to be braided down like this too. I call these my 2 French braids. You guys saw where I did a little braid out tutorial with this. By the way, this is going to be a braid out, so stay tuned for that because I'm testing out some new products. But yeah, so I just have my hair braided down, and the best way to make sure it's super flat is do it on wet hair. Like, I remember I tried to do this with like already like not dirty hair, but like my hair was in a bun, and I tried to put it in 2 braids, and it just was not as flat as possible. When it's slicked down, you got it freshly washed and new product in it, it is super flat, especially after you tie it down one night. It's super flat. And then I just take my 2 braids and I wrap it, you know, up like this. So I have it bobby pinned down. You can wear a wig cap, but honestly, like, I just don't really like doing that. I've already said that in another video, but yeah, so you really don't have to. And now I'm going to show you how I put it on. So I'm going to take it by the string first, and I'm going to literally put this at the back of my head, have it where the ear part is, take the back of the wig, and literally flip it down. Now, if you have a little excess thing from the wig cap, you can just have the elastic band hold that part down. I'm going to flip my hair over, and I'm going to make sure it's lined up to where my part is, and then just kind of play around with it and get it on your head how you want it to sit on your head. This is the side. Then honestly, if you were to sew combs onto it, I feel like that would make it super duper more secure and probably make it look better, but I just don't feel like doing that. So I'm content with the little elastic band, because honestly, now that I know I can do that, I can put this on and take it off at night and go to bed instead of going to sleep with it on. So that is how it looks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and once again, I'll have all the details on this hair in the description box below. I know this was a little lengthy, but I want to show you guys at least something in detail that I do with the units, because I don't show you guys how I make it. So at least I'll show you how I get it to sit flat and look like this, somewhat realistic. But yeah, so that is all for this tutorial. I'm going to curl this hair and make another video on that, so go watch that video. That will be on the end screen of this video. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.